got two controllers in your hand. You have a scene in front of you. You have your toolbox to your right, and you got some other stuff over here, which we'll get to in a minute. Let's start off with your tools. Right now, each hand has a tool mode. On this menu, you can change what tool you have in each hand. I like to hold pink in my right hand and blue in my left, so it matches up here. Let's put both tools in grab part mode. Both hands in grab part mode. So grabbing parts is the most basic thing you do in 3dSunshine. If I put the cursor in the part, it glows, I click, I move it, and
what button do we click with?
I put it. And I'm clicking the trigger button.
The trigger button.
Trigger button being pushed. Everyone can see the animation. Trigger button being pushed, picking up the part. Cool. And you can pick up all these things are parts, and you can pick them up and move them and stick them in all different kinds of ways. In 3dSunshine, we also have blocks. So if I put my right hand in grab block mode, I can reach in and grab out a block. Oh my God, that is a block, ladies and gentlemen. My left hand is still in grab part mode, so I can pick up the part with my left hand, and I can actually take blocks off with my right hand and rearrange where they go and things like, oh, the craziness. Okay.
Throw it, Dr. Skolnick.
There we go. You can also grab things. You can grab blocks and throw them. You can grab parts and throw them. We have physics in our universe. All right, so those are the tools. Another thing you'll notice, if I click empty space, I move the scene, right? And if I click something, I move the thing that I click. And that allows me, sometimes I like to, it's lovely in the Vive that you can walk around, but sometimes I like to walk and do a little bit of this as well here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Before going into the remaining tools, you can have lots of fun with them, but we have an empty scene. So over here, if you want to reload the plane demo, you can just click the plane demo button, and it'll reload the plane demo for you. And then if you click free build, it loads a free building universe where you can just build whatever you want. I thought I'd use this to sort of demonstrate how some of the tools work. So I'm going to grab a block, stick it down, right? And now if I take it, I can do line block. I can click and inside, I drag, and then when I'm done, I release the trigger, and it makes a line. This line is actually a new part. So see my left hand and grab part. I can grab that part. I can actually double click it and make a copy, which is pretty cool. If you click twice and hold, you make a copy. All right, good. And I can also do some fancier things with that part. I can actually draw a line with the part. So I go to line part mode, I click inside, and I actually draw a whole line with that part. I can actually make the line go any way I want. And this is also pretty cool to do, you know, with maybe some more sophisticated parts. Like maybe I decide I want to do, I don't know, like a square kind of thing. Right? This is now a part. I can do line part, and I can make like a line out of these guys in some kind of way. Right? So that's the line tool. We also have, let's go somewhere else. We have the draw tool. So if I click inside something, I can go to draw freely with the block. To draw a part, I can go inside the part and draw with the part. That's a really quick way to make a bunch of stuff fast. We also have what we call walls. So I'm just going to grab another piece here and show you how walls work. So very quick way to make like a house or something. So I click wall block and I can make walls like so. You can also make walls with parts. And that actually is pretty useful. You know, sometimes I might find myself wanting to, I don't know, let's say you want to make some kind of cool little structure, like so. And actually might do it like this. So now, if I make it in one hand, it becomes a part. I can put the part down, and I can draw a wall with that part, like so, like a checkered wall. All kinds of crazy stuff you can do. I can even do it this way, if that makes sense to anyone. Make a wall out like that. Why not? Be creative. Okay, that's one. Deletion, very important. So if I put delete block mode, I put the cursor in a block, it deletes it when I click. I can also click and drag and delete a bunch of stuff. There's also delete part, so that deletes the whole part. And the cool thing about deletion, for any of these deletion modes, if I put my cursors together, you see how the delete one lights up? I click and drag, and I make this volume. So check out, you go inside, it glows yellow, you click it, and you drag it
Sorry,
out.
I can't set the song reading right now.
Thank you, Alexa.
Thank you, Alexa. Alexa.
That's quite enough.
Anytime.
Little technology humor.
Yeah, haha, Alexa. Okay, great.
Aren't you glad we're making something better than Alexa?
I think that Alexa's pretty good.
All right.
Anyway, when you make this volume, anything you release, anything inside the volume gets deleted. Super fast way to delete tons of stuff. And combined with scaling the world, I don't know if I mentioned, if you click with both hands, you can pinch zoom the world down, delete a bunch of stuff, pinch zoom it up, etc. And I think that covers all the tools. You got your load. Oh, one more thing I haven't covered is the trash can, and that's pretty basic. If I grab a part, I put it in the trash, it disappears. Sometimes that's fun.
Forever.
Forever. No. Or you can just throw it away. All right. Those are the basics. On the back wall, we got some pro tips if you're interested.